Alam mo ba na 70% ng mga gusto maging virtual assistant ay nagfi-fail kasi kulang sila sa clarity? Yes, 70% ng nag-aspire na maging online worker, virtual assistant, digital nomad o kung ano pa man yung label na nilalagay nila dyan ay hindi nagiging successful because wala silang clarity. Walang clarity tungkol sa ano nga ba ang industry na to, walang malinaw na goals, expectations. If this is you, nagsisimula ka pa lang, stay tuned because I'm gonna help you break down paano nga bang iset up yung sarili mo for success. And before mong questionin kung sino ako, I have been in the industry for almost 17 years. I think meron akong may ibigay na tips sa inyo na naging effective para sa akin. My husband and I, we've been working from home and kapag tinanong ako, ang biggest win ko ay hindi 6 digits, 7 digits. Kung hindi, malapit na ako makapag-graduate ng anak sa college dahil lang sa pag-work from home. Oops, I used the word lang. But anyway, hi, I'm Mary. And dito sa channel ko, I help aspiring virtual assistants become confident at maging client-ready na sa freelancing life. Today, let's talk about setting your expectations and goals para hindi ka ma-overwhelm at mas mabilis kang makaland ng paying clients. First, i-check mo muna kung ano talaga yung gusto mo. Huwag yung bastang mag-a-apply ka na mag-a-apply. Ano ba yung lifestyle na gusto mo? Flexible time ba? More income ba? Para hindi ka basta-basta na lang naniniwala sa mga nakikita mo online. Plus, hindi ka basta mapapagod. And kapag nakaramdam ka na ng pagod at panghihina at alam mo kung anong biggest why mo, alam mo lang kung saan kang babalik at kung paano kang magbabounce back. Step number 2, set realistic expectations. The first 3 to 6 months will be very, very hard. While may mga siniswerte, while meron talagang magagaling, hindi agad big bucks dito ha. Pwedeng yung iba nagsisimula sa small projects or hourly work. Tapos, naalala ko dati nagsimula ako, ang unang-una kong work ay $5. It took me about 5 days to finish that task and that is to get Facebook likes. This was back in 2009. Nagsisimula pa lang ang Facebook at Facebook page. So you can just imagine, ngayon napakarami ng competition, 10 times na. Pero slowly but surely, with the right intentions, kaya naman. As someone who came from the BPO industry, ang naaalala ko lang noon na ina-apply ko at ginagawa ko pa rin ngayon is yung tinatawag natin na SMART goals. When you set goals, it has to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant at time-bound. For example, magsisimula ka pa lang maging virtual assistant. Ang sabi mo, magkakaroon ako ng 2 skill set in 60 days na pwede kong gamitin para makaland kagad ng clients. And then you break it down. Like, what are you going to do sa day 1, day 2, day 3? You want to make sure na hindi ka lang basta nagsiset ng goals, you are also taking action. The next step would be to manage your expectations kasi iba-iba tayo ng learning curve. Ang dami ko nakikita na galit sa nag-offer ng courses and I'm like, okay? And naiintindihan ko sila at some point because nakikita ko rin talaga yung mga nag-o-offer ng courses na medyo sablay, but hindi yun yung topic natin ngayon. Ang pag-uusapan natin is mag-invest ka sa tamang tao, bagay, pangyayari, courses at even free webinars and practices. Hindi lahat ng nakikita mo ay tama, so you have to be matalino. And speaking of learning style, you have to know kung paano kang natututo para ma-compare mo dun sa nagtuturo. Whether it's free resources, paid trainings, dapat alam mo kung bagay nga ba yung teaching style dun sa iyong learning style. At kung kaya mo naman ng free resources lang, ang tatandaan mo, gumawa ka lang ng simpleng roadmap. List down 3 things na gusto mong gawin. Daily, weekly, monthly, para maabot mo yung goals mo. Like, for example, you want to update portfolio and then you want to apply to 5 jobs per day. And then, on top of that, you would spend 30 minutes to improve your skills. One thing that I think has been very effective for me is I write things down. Whether it's a sticky notes, Trello board, Asana, ClickUp. Meron akong pinaglalagyan ng brain dump ko kung saan kapag may nagagawa ako doon, chinecheckan ko at nakikita ko yung progress ko kasi iba yung pakiramdam na nalalaman mo na, oo nga no, malayo pa pero malayo na. Now, you would think, teka, naghahanap ako ng trabaho, nung kinalaman ng goals dyan. You have to remember na kapag hindi mo alam kung ano yung goals mo, wala kang clarity, hindi mo alam kung ano yung biggest why mo, it will be very hard to transition or learn a new industry such as the freelancing, virtual assistants, digital nomad industry, kung ano pa man yung tinatawag nila. So let me ask, what is your biggest why? ano ang pinakang goal mo this year bilang freelancer. I-comment nyo nga dyan sa baba, tsaka wag nyo lang sabihin pera. Sabihin nyo, pera ang pinakang biggest why ko kasi gusto kong bayaran yung 6 figures ko na utang. Yung mga ganon, kita mo kagad sa words ng tao kung ganong kalalim yung kanyang determination. Comment nyo yung biggest why nyo dyan para someday, malay nyo, balikan nyo. Nag-comment ako dito sa video na to, eto yung sabi ko at na-achieve ko na siya. 'Di ba? Anyway, kung gusto nyo pa ng mga ganitong tips na straight to the point, subscribe ka na and hit that bell para lagi kang updated sa VA success hacks natin para maging client ready ka na. Clear expectations, clear goals, less stress, more success. Check out the next video because tuturuan ko naman kayo kung paano mag-create ng winning VA resume for 2025. Comment any questions you guys have about working from home. Follow for more work from home chismis. I'll see you sa next vlog. Bye!